not even gonna hold you. Today's video was like literally supposed to be just me fucking around on the Classroom's custom mode. But then, I fell asleep and it is currently 8 p.m. as I'm recording this video. So I was like, fuck it, I don't have time to edit all that. I need something quick and easy. So, you know it, you love it, we're doing another fucking tier list video. So, but this time, we're doing a tier list video on a game I've been making content on for years. But I haven't made content on it in a while. So, welcome to ranking every single Fortnite season as of Chapter 6, Season 3, or Mini Season 1, whatever the fuck they're calling it now. Galactic Battle. So yeah, anyways, let's take a gander at the tiers here. We've got GOATed, the best of the best, a D1, like a D1 season that if you do not like this, you are just objectively wrong. Banger, a season that could have been GOATed if it had just gotten a little bit more love. But was still an absolute banger of a season. We've got aight. Aight is just like, you know, it's aight. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just aight. Next, we've got mid. Mid is, well, mid. The season is just flat out mid. Damn well near nothing happened. Just, you know, mid. Underwhelming, the season that could have been more, but just fell flat. Straight up ass. You can imagine this is where half of Chapter 5 is gonna go, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that fucking we'll get to that chapter once we get to it. And then I don't know, didn't play. So, yeah, which is pretty self-explanatory. So, yeah, enough talking. Let's just get into it. Alright. So, first up, we've got Chapter 1, Season 1. Now, this one's a little bit hard to rank, because technically with, like, the first 3 seasons of Chapter 1 so far, they've been rerunning them thanks to Fortnite OG. So, really, I don't know whether or not to put these first 3 in didn't play, or just rank them as I would, because technically Fortnite OG really isn't like the original Chapter 1 Season 1, but it kind of is at the same time. It's probably the most faithful recreation we're gonna get, so I really don't know whether or not I should even like rank it normally, but you know what, I'm just gonna rank it normally. Actually, fuck it. We'll just rank it normally. Okay, so Chapter 1, Season 1. Honestly, it's a kind of a mid-season. I'm not even gonna hold you. Put your pitchforks down. This season was kind of mid. After playing Fortnite OG, which I know really isn't Chapter 1, Season 1, but after playing that, this season was kind of mid. I'm not even gonna hold you. Though granted, one thing I loved about it was how strong the weapons were. The fucking Scar was hitting like a truck. The pump was hitting like a fucking semi. The tac shotgun was the tac shotgun. The original SMG, the one that Epic kind of left to die after Season 5. I don't know why the hell people were hating on that gun for so long. Granted, the range sucks dick, but the thing absolutely fucking shreds. But the one thing that puts this season down like 3 tiers is the fact that there was like no shield whatsoever. There was just big pots and slurp juice, and slurp juice was kind of ass. At least when this mode first came out. Slurp juice was kind of ass when the mode first came out. When the game first came out. Because if you remember, slurp juice only healed for like 25 health and 25 shield, which is horrible. And overall, the map just wasn't that real. The map wasn't really that good either, was it? Because you've got hit locations like Flush Factory, Moisty Mire, and Loot Lake. Granted, I was one of the few that was probably hyped for Moisty Mire, because I never actually got to land there. But, like, still, yeah. And, honestly, this season did have some of those iconic skins in the game. Jonesy, Skull Trooper, Ghoul Trooper, Renegade Raider, Aerial Assault Trooper. But yeah, still, I feel like it deserves the ranking of mid. Next, we got Chapter 1, Season 2, and honestly, this season was a banger. I'm not going to put it in GOATed, because I feel like there's better. But Chapter 1, Season 2 was an absolute fucking banger, okay? We've got the first ever Battle Pass, Blue Squire, Sparkle Specialist, Black Knight, and the first ever major map updates. Like, I'm talking indoor soccer stadium, motel, tilted towers, snobby shores, haunted hills, junk junction. Like, shifty shafts, like, absolutely goated map updates. Not to mention we got our first new items added in the season. Suppressed pistol, suppressed SMG, smoke bombs. Which, yes, smoke bombs. But yeah, do I even really need to further explain why this season was a banger? Alright, Chapter 1, Season 3. This season is goated. This season was, like, in my opinion, this season was, like, one of, if not peak, Chapter 1. The first ever full Battle Pass, because Season 2's Battle Pass was only 70 tiers. This was the first ever Battle Pass to have 100 tiers. Absolutely goated skins: Rust Lord, Dark Voyager, Moonwalker, John fucking Wick. Or the Reaper, technically, but, like, still. And the map was just kind of like graphically updated. There wasn't too many like big changes. The only big change we really got was the addition of Lucky Landing at the bottom of the map. We also got the addition of the hunting rifle, heavy shotgun, LMG, and just so much more. But of course, this was starting to hint at the end of the line for either Tilted Towers or Dusty Depot. But luckily, in this next season, Epic took the route of Dusty Depot. Which now we found another goated season, ladies and gentlemen. Chapter 1, Season 4, absolutely goated. We got the introduction of upgradable skins, like skins you could slowly upgrade over the course of the season with Carbide and Omega. Which if you got your Omega fully maxed out, you are a real one. And we also got some pretty major map updates in this season. We got the Dusty Depot got absolutely fucking groped by the meteor, creating Dusty Divot. We got the addition of my favorite POI of all time, Risky fucking Reels. That POI, only real ones know about the OG Risky, bro. Only real ones know about Search 7 Chest at Risky Reels. We also got our first ever secret skin this season with the Visitor. And just, yeah, this season was just the definition of the word goated. But there were also a bunch of smaller meteors that landed around the map that weren't at fucking the hellhole that was Dusty Divot. There was also one at the motel. The prison got smacked. And also we got the addition of Hop Rocks. And on top of that, the addition of foraged items. Which, just items you could just pick up off the ground and eat. We got the Hop Rocks, which gave you anti-gravity. Apples, which gave you 5 health. Mushrooms, which gave you 5 shield. And just, yeah, we also got the introduction of the Fortnite's first ever quote-unquote vehicle, the shopping cart, to which that was dumb as shit, but I loved it. We also got the introduction to one of my personal favorite guns, the thermal scoped AR, to which that might be a hot take, I don't know, I love that gun. There was also the addition of jetpacks and dual pistols and just so much more. I think this was the season to where they also accidentally added the Eye of the Storm tracker. Only real ones know what that is. Yeah, goated. Again, another goated season. Chapter 1, Season 5. Worlds Collide, another goated season. Battle Pass was stacked. Drift, Ragnarok. Actually, now that I say it out loud, that's kind of about it. The other skins were just kind of aight. But Drift and Ragnarok absolutely carried, and I mean carried, this fucking pass. And the map, Moisty Mire, was replaced by Paradise Palms, which Paradise Palms got so cucked by it just being in the middle of fuck-ass and nowhere. But thankfully, Fortnite Reload gave Paradise Palms the recognition and how great of a POI it deserves. Because Paradise Palms, for its time, was like the size of was like a smaller scale Tilted. But again, got so cucked by map positioning. Because it got placed in the middle, on like the edge of the fucking map. We also lost Anarchy Acres this season and replaced with Lazy Links. We also got the introduction of Viking Village. Now, honestly, one thing that's kind of tempted me to move Season 5 down a tier is the spray meta that this season had. This season had an absolutely filthy fucking spray meta. I think at the beginning it was just the TAC SMG and the suppressed SMG, but later we also... Actually, no, it was also the fucking drum gun. That's one thing I forgot from Season 4. They added the goddamn drum gun, which absolutely broke the fucking game. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, in Season 4 we got our first live event with the rocket launch. And rifts started appearing around the island, sucking stuff in and spitting stuff out. But anyways, back to Season 5. we had the suppressed SMG, the TAC SMG, and the fucking drum gun at the beginning of the season. But later on, they vaulted the TAC SMG for the normal SMG. No, not the one from Season 1. It was a completely new gun that they just made and called it the SMG for confusion. And then we also got the P90, which was an absolute fucking monster when it first came out. Yeah, overall, Chapter 1 Season 5 had a pretty bad spray meta, but other than that, the season was fire. And is worthy of the GOATed tier. Chapter 1 Season 6, honestly, this is the first season that was just aight to me. Like, the Battle Pass was honestly fire. DJ Yonder, Calamity, Dusk, and Fable. This season, like, this Battle Pass is just full of baddies. Say what you want, this Battle Pass is full of baddies. Call me weird for calling Fortnite skins baddies, I don't give a damn. All these skins are, like, half the female skins in this pass are bad as shit. The only one I don't see is the tomato. Like, you know Epic knew these skins were bad as shit when they literally gave Calamity titty physics. But yeah, Yonder, DJ Yonder, fire. Calamity, again with the upgradable shits, fire. Dusk, bad. Fable, bad. Now that I think about it, I should do a Fortnite Smasher Pass video. Do y'all want to see that? I don't know, I'm starting to just think of just random ass video ideas just out of nowhere. Do y'all want to see a Fortnite Smasher Pass? I think that would be funny. But yeah, and then the tier 100 being Dire. Like, I mean, honestly, Dire was kind of an underwhelming tier 100. But, nonetheless, he was still kind of cool. God. Despite his first style literally just being like Karate Tifu. The map honestly didn't change a whole lot. There was only like one new POI this season, and that was Leaky Lake. And just like also, by the way, shout out to my boy Kev. He fixed the lake. Kevin fixed Loot Lake this season. He made it not as AIDS to cross. But yeah, there was the floating island, the ruins, and the shadow stones just casually breaking everything. And that's, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it for Season 6. They didn't really do a whole lot, to be fair. To which, also, I mean, to be fair, we got the flying quad crashers this season. And in Season 5, we got ATKs. I completely forgot to mention that. But yeah, I'm trying to think of shit to say about Season 6. And there's just not really anything that comes to mind. The season was just kind of aight. Okay, Season 7 was a certified banger. Chapter 1, Season 7 was a certified banger. Granted, the season did have its issues, which is why it's not in GOATed. The season had its issues, like the planes and the fucking Infinity Blade. I don't know who the hell signed off on that. But other than that, this season, again, was a banger. We got the addition of the snow biome in the bottom left corner of the map. RIP Greasy, RIP Flush. And we got the addition of Polar Peak, Frosty Flights, and Happy Hamlet. Which half of those didn't return in a season we'll get to later. But yeah, this season was GOATed. I can't think of any guns that were added off rip. One of them I can think of is like the suppressed sniper. I think we also, no, quad launcher was Season 6. Okay, I can't think of any guns that were added off rip. But I do know that there were... What the fuck? I'm trying to think. What the fuck guns were added in Season 7? Hold on. Now I need to Google it. Okay, that's... Motherfucker, this is Chapter 2, Season 7. I don't think I'd have to specify. The bitch! Yeah, guys, Chimera Ray Gun was Chapter 1, Season 7. Like, get... Okay, Fortnite Wiki, don't fail me now. I'm child. I'm Babby. Oh, yeah, Battle Pass. Yeah, shout out to FortniteFandom.com. Shout out to the Fortnite wiki. But yeah, my girl Lynx. I'm still so fucking pissed I didn't get this skin on my main account because my main account wasn't made yet. I'm still so pissed I didn't get this skin because not only is she fire, but she's also thick as shit. Okay, this is slowly starting to turn into a Fortnite Smasher pass. And also Zenith, he was cool. The Victory Umbrella. The Prisoner as a secret skin, he was fire. Oh yeah, we did get like the snow zombies this season, didn't we? Oh yeah, we got bro, fuck the block. I only now just remember we got the block this season, bro. Fuck the block. Oh yeah, we got zip lines this season. Infinity Blade. Literally like a couple days later, vaulted. 14 days of Fortnite. We got presents, boom boxes, suppressed sniper. They unvaulted the dualies, vaulted the 6-shooter, and the OG burst. Rip. Oh, the scoped revolver was this season. I kind of forgot about. I fucking forgot about that gun. I'm not gonna hold you. We got itemized glider redeploy. We got sneaky snowmen. They vaulted the quad launcher. Thank God. We got chiller nades. They vaulted the bolt-action sniper rifle, which, damn, this was even a thing they were doing back in Chapter 1. They vaulted the FAMAS, the heavy shotgun, and the normal SMG. Oh, yeah, everyone's favorite item, bottle rockets. We got the infantry rifle this season. I'm assuming this was, like, the dick-ass infantry rifle, like, the one that actually sucked. Oh, yeah, I forgot about drift boards. I forgot we got drift boards that season. Okay, so yeah, back to the actual tier list. Yeah, that's pretty much. We got banger ass vehicles, banger ass weapons. I mean, to be fair, I forgot half of the weapons that they added existed, like the scoped revolver. Who the fuck remembers that gun? But overall, still a pretty solid season. Okay, next we got Chapter 1, Season 8, or as I called it, Chapter 1, Season 8, or as I called it, Season 8, the season of memes. This season was a meme and a half. That's why it deserves banger. Because we got the jungle biome in the top right corner of the map. We got Lazy Lagoon, Sunny Steps, the fucking volcano that everyone clickbaited for years. And we also got the addition of a bunch of great weapons. Treasure maps, ballers, flint-knock pistols, cannons, boom bows. Geysers that you could literally fly with cannons, like the Quad Crasher. And we also got... One thing that this season did that I like, they did like the excavation sites that the entire community had to dig up around the map. Does anyone else remember that? Just me? Okay. Yeah, then all the excavation sites led up to the excavation of Loot Lake that, you know, after my boy Kevin fixed. And led to the discovery of the vaults, which I didn't realize was a physical place. But yeah, then the whole community got to vote on what item would get on vault, and of course the entire dumbass Fortnite community chose the drum gun, because of course they did. Because, I mean, the closest to coming to beat it was the TAC SMG. Some people were trying to get the TAC SMG back in the game. But, to no avail, the fucking drum gun was just too powerful. And I also think in Season 8, they unironically made the infantry rifle actually pretty good. So yeah, that's why I believe Season 8 belongs in the banger category. Season 9, again, another season that was just I feel like Chapter 1, Season 9 was kind of mid. This was when they vaulted the pump shotgun for the first time, F's in chat, and they replaced it with the combat shotgun. To which, listen, the OGs know, only real ones know about the OG combat shotgun. The one that was weak as shit, and then got over-buffed, and then was broken as shit. Only real ones know about the OG combat. Other than that, I feel like we got a kind of like a bunch of pretty worthless additions. Like we got the Storm Flip, the Storm Scout Sniper, which was basically just kind of like a reworked Eye of the Storm Tracker. We got airstrikes, and then what else do we even fucking get this season? I don't want to have to Google anything more. Oh, we got the Proximity Grenade Launcher, which, yeah, that was a gun. That was a choice they made. And the live event this season was honestly kind of mid. Okay. This is going to be like my first hot take. Chapter 1, Season X. Hear me out. Hear me out. Chapter 1, Season X is criminally, and I mean criminally, fucking overhated. This season has no right being as hated as it is. I mean, to be fair, the mechs were broken as shit, but like halfway through the season when they got vaulted, this season wasn't bad. Like, I genuinely love the idea of mishmashing old POIs with the new ones. Like Tilted Town, we got our first version of Zero Build, if you can even believe that. We got Zombie Retail Row, Moisty Palms with fucking Prop Hunt, Taco Time, Greasy Grove, you know, it's raining tacos, yeah, that place. And then we also got the Cube Floating Island back, but it also like merged with the motel, which I'm surprised Epic even recognized that POI exists, because I'm pretty sure like 2 seasons before they squashed the motel with the block because the jungle biome was built. The jungle biome was sprouted up. And then we got All My Homies Remember Starry Suburbs, by the way. All My Homies Remember Starry. And not to mention, this Battle Pass was goated. Eternal Voyager, Sparkle Supreme, Yonder, Catalyst, fucking Rust, or like the X-Lord, I think that was his name. And an Ultima Knight, which is like Red Knight's fucking dad. Yeah, and then the end event, that shit was traumatic. Like fucking, I'm pretty sure it was 10-year-old me watching the end event, bro. That shit was traumatizing. Just watching the Chapter 1 map just get turned from dust to dust. But yeah, overall Season X is goated, and if honestly, I don't give a damn. Okay, Chapter 2, Season 1. This season was straight up ass. Say what you want about Chapter 2 as a whole, Chapter 2, Season 1 was straight up ass. Because this season went on for way too long, and then Epic just fucking left the game, just abandoned the game. Like, Epic basically hucked a new map at us and said, yeah, fuck y'all, we're gonna go on break. And that's basically what they did, and this season dragged on for like 4 fucking months. Like, what season do you know where we got the Halloween, Christmas, New Year's, and fucking Valentine's Day event all in one season? And not to mention, we didn't even get any like new items throughout the season. Like, usually with like a season 1, we'll get a couple new items sprinkled in here and there. But when it came to Chapter 2, they said, nah, fuck y'all. And the most we got was like the harpoon gun, and that was literally it. Okay, this is where a lot of my hot takes are going to start to come in, is with Chapter 2. Chapter 2, Season 2. Honestly, I'm kind of debating between banger and goated. Because on one hand... Oh, shit. Because... Yo, stop it. Because on one hand, the season was really good, but on the other hand, I do kind of feel like it is slightly overrated. You know what? Fuck it. We'll throw it in goated. Just fuck it. We'll throw it in goated. Like, I'm trying. Like, I actively try to hate this season, but I literally can't. There's not, like, there's damn well near not a single thing wrong with this season. The only thing I think this season did wrong is that I think it dragged on for a little bit too long because Season 3 got delayed. due to some effects in the air. If you know, you know. But yeah, overall, this season was goated. Okay, there's no other way to put it. This season was fire. We got Sky Scar and Grappler at the Shark, Meowscles Piao Piao rifle at the Yacht, which later got replaced with Deadpool's hand cannons. It's still criminal what the hell they did to those guns. We got Brutus, or as I called him, Thicky Nicky at the Grotto with his minigun. We got TNTina at the rig with her bow, and then the Midas drum gun at the agency. Only real ones know about the OG Midas drum gun. That shit was a lawnmower. We also actually got a couple new additions this season. We got the proximity mines, which again, who the hell remembers those things? We got the Kingsman umbrella, which I'm pretty sure was in the game for like a week before it got vaulted. We got crash pads, and I think that's it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's it. We also got a bunch of unvaults this season. But the main problem that I have with a lot of Chapter 2 seasons is that it's just kind of like rehashed content we've already had before. And Chapter 2 Season 2 is honestly a prime example of that. Like, half the guns that got added this season, like, there was like 0 new quote-unquote new guns this season. And all the new guns that did get added are just kind of like rehashed old guns. I mean, to be fair, Season X did it, but Season X at least had a couple new guns, like the goddamn automatic sniper, yeah, which was basically an AR with a 4x scope. That gun was not a fucking sniper. Yeah, this battle pass was also goated with a fully interactive 3D UI. Only real ones remember like waking up on like an average day, because what the hell else were we gonna do during that time? It was 2020 for fuck's sake, and just logging on just to check to see if Deadpool came out every week. But yeah, this season is goated, but I do think it is slightly overrated. Chapter 2 Season 3, honestly, this season, we got another banger on our hands. This season, Chapter 2 Season 3 is a banger. Like, we actually got some new guns this season. The bosses were fire, and they vaulted the pump shotgun for the second time in favor of the charged shotgun, which a lot of people did not like, and I'm pretty sure people still don't like the charged shotgun. But it's honestly whatever. I actually do kind of like the charge, but it's to a degree. Okay, I'm not gonna like sit here and advocate for the charged shotgun, but it's not bad. We also got the introduction of the flare gun this season, which eventually people just started using the flare gun as just like dead ass, just a gun. So yeah, honestly, this season was fire. This season was a banger. The battle pass, we got Ocean, Jules, Fade. I still have a fucking lethal combo with Fade. I just remembered. We got female Ultima Knight. We got one of my personal favorite skins, Kit, because it reminds me of my son, Litten, aka my cat. Which, yes, I named my cat after a Pokemon. Fight me. But yeah, we also got Aquaman in this season, which, whoop-de-fucking-do, it's Aquaman. And also, the one thing I really do like about this season was the flooded map, and how the map would slowly drain week by week. That was so cool, and I kind of wish Epic would do something like that again. Okay, next, Chapter 2, Season 4. Fight me, this season was mid. Fight me. This season was fucking mid. This season has by far the weakest battle pass of Chapter 2 so far. Even Chapter 2 Season 1 down here had a pretty solid battle pass, but it just got weighed down by the fact that Epic just stopped caring about the game for some reason. But this season's battle pass is ass. Like, I genuinely do not think I have used a single one of those Marvel skins since the season ended. And also, I'm just not a fan of Marvel seasons, especially after the way fucking Chapter 5 did it, but we'll get to that. Like, I don't think I'll understand, I'm trying so hard not to hate on Chapter 5, but I have to save that for the Chapter 5 section, or at least when we get to the Chapter 5 seasons. But yeah, this season, again, was just a bunch of rehashed items, a bunch of rehashed weapons we've already had before, and I wasn't a fan of the Marvel Mythics. I really wasn't. To be fair, the Stark Industries update, that shit was peak. I'll give that the Stark Industries update is like the one thing keeping this season out of underwhelming. But other than that, I just don't really fuck with this season. like, fight me. I just don't really fuck with it. Okay, next we got Chapter 2, Season 5, and again, this season was mid. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna put... actually, I'm gonna put this season above... I'm gonna put this season above, Chapter 2, Season 4. Because this season was mid, but in the best way possible. Because we got an all-new desert biome in the middle of the map. This season would have been up higher if its main new feature, sand tunneling. If sand tunneling wasn't disabled for half the season, this season would have been up higher. But yeah, we got the Mandalorian this season with his Amban sniper rifle, his jetpack, all that. And the POIs they added were pretty fire this season. We got Salty Towers, which was a mix between Salty Springs and Tilted Towers. We got Colossal Coliseum, Hunter's Haven, I wasn't really a fan of, and I fucking love Stealthy Stronghold. I stand by that. And we also got an entirely new rarity this season, Exotics. To which Exotics are still some of my favorite weapons Epic has ever made, and I still kind of wish they did more with them. But granted, literally, like, just, like, a couple weeks ago, we just had a season where they added, like, a fuck ton of new exotics. So really, I can't even be complaining. But yeah, next we got Primal, and come on. If you thought this was going anywhere but straight up ass, you're wrong. The only thing, and I mean the only thing, this season did right was the bows and the recycler. And that's it. Which, yes, I fuck with the recycler, because I think, genuinely, if Epic unvaulted the recycler, now that zero build is a thing, I think the recycler could genuinely have a place in the game. With the ability to suck up walls and shit and use them as ammo, I think the recycler could genuinely have a place in the game if it came back, especially in zero build. But yeah, if you thought this season was going anywhere but straight up ass, you're just wrong. Like, this battle pass was mid. The only thing carrying was, like, the only thing carrying this battle pass was Lara Croft. And that's because, you know, my bitch bad as hell. Ash Cash. But yeah, next we got Chapter 2, Season 7. Goated. Chapter 2, Season 7 was goated. This season is... Chapter 2, Season 7 is fucking criminally underrated. This season was just fun. Superman in the battle pass, the Chimera skin, fucking Sunny, Rick and Morty. We got Rick and Morty in the game. Epic. I'm still waiting for my South Park collab. And this season was just fun. We got guns like the fucking pulse rifle, the Chimera ray gun, the rail gun, the recon scanner, the inflatable, the propifier, the gravitron, and just a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of just actually just fun items. Not to mention the mothership was just circling the map and just sucking up POIs like Slurpy Swamp, Coral Castle, and then eventually Colossal Crops. Not to mention, this season's final event was fire. Operation Skyfire. That shit was lit. And the return of Kev. Man, speaking of the return of Kev, Chapter 2, Season 8. This season was honestly just This season could have been better if it had a little bit more love put into it. Because Chapter 2, Season 8, honestly, I wasn't a fan of, like, the no map changes that this season brought. Like, this season brought us, like, 0 map changes, and I mean, like, 0. Like, also, this season is infamous for, like, literally the mothership just, like, exploding damn well near everything on the map, and then we wake up the next day and it's just, like, not shit is gone. Like, Epic still trolled so hard with that event. But anyways, this season was cool for what it was. I'll give it that. There was a Toon skin in the Battle Pass. I still wish Epic did more Toon skins. To which we got Tauren in the Battle Pass. Tauren was a fire skin. Tuna Fish, Carnage, fucking Fabio Sparklemane, which I was still confused as hell when that skin was first teased. And, oh yeah, JB Chimpanski. So yeah, this season was just aight. We also got the Combat AR, which that gun was a fucking beam when it first came out. Like, literally, my first game on with the Combat AR, I got it and won. But yeah, overall, this chapter's final event, too, was just kind of... eh. Like, honestly, this season was just... yeah, again, this season was just aight. Okay, now we're moving into Chapter 3. To which, this is where Epic made the stupid-ass decision to start doing year-long chapters. I still don't know why the fuck they ever thought that would be a good idea. And in my opinion, it's the worst thing the game's ever done. But anyways, Chapter 3, Season 1. Another goated season. Chapter 3, Season 1 is another goated season. This is how you do a Season 1 right, Epic. You don't just fucking drop a new map and just leave the game for 4 months. Looking at you, Chapter 2. But yeah, Chapter 3, Season 1 is how you do a chapter kickoff right. Like this, even the map was goated. The Daily Bugle, Logjam, Greasy, Shifty, Tilted. For fuck's sake, Tilted Towers came back. Built-in Powers. The Sanctuary with fucking the Fountain with his godly MK7. We also got an entirely new loot pool. The tent system. I still wish they brought back tents. Cause I remember when this season was around, me and all my homies would just go around and buy our favorite exotics that were in the game and just stash them in tents. Like, that's how fun tents were. We also got the Spidey Mythics this season, and come on, bruh. Colombo, we got fucking tornadoes this season. To which I'm still pissed Epic removed tornadoes. Those shits were so fun. Tornadoes were so fun and chaotic, same with the thunderstorms. Like, I'm still so mad Epic got rid of weather to this day. So yeah, if you think Chapter 3 Season 1 is anything below goated, you're wrong. Okay, Chapter 3 Season 2. This season was mid. Actually, we're gonna swap the places of these two. There we go. Okay, so this season was just kind of underwhelming. I'm not even gonna lie. This season was just kind of underwhelming. Chapter 3 Season 2. Because while this was probably one of the most influential Fortnite seasons, because we got the introduction of zero build, sprinting, and sliding. Or no, sliding was Chapter 3. It was sprinting and mantling that got added in this season. And honestly, now it's kind of weird to imagine Fortnite without those things. But this season was just kind of forgettable. To be fair, we got the introduction of some great weapons like the Ranger Shotgun, Combat SMG. We got the introduction of the Anvil Rocket Launcher to get rid of the tanks and armored battle buses that got added in this season. Choppas came back. And we had like turf wars and shit. And all the new POIs they added weren't that great, if I'm being honest. And again, this season was just kind of underwhelming. I feel like this season could have been so much more. Chapter 3, Season 3. Again, another, just kind of underwhelming. Like, not bad, but just kind of underwhelming. We got the introduction of the reality biome. I will still never forgive Epic for what they did to Greasy Grove in this season. They absolutely ruined Greasy. We also got some pretty half decent. We also got some I'm gonna stop beating around the bush. We got some pretty dick ass weapons in this season. We got the 2-shot shotgun and the charge SMG. I mean, to be fair, that's kind of about it. We also got the introduction of reality seeds. Those were cool. We got the hammer AR, the OG DMR, which was probably the best DMR Epic ever made. We also got the introduction of the prime shotgun. And, no Logan Paul. We also got a really cool concept. We also got introduced to a really cool concept that I wish Epic kind of expanded on a little bit more. That being POIs that changed every game. I kind of wish Epic expanded on that concept a little bit more. But all the POIs that they did add that changed every game were ass. They had like no loot. Looking at you, fucking Logjam Lotus or whatever the hell it was called originally. But yeah, again, we also got the DBZ collab in this season. The Dragon Ball Z collab. That shit was goated. But yeah, we also got Indiana Jones and Darth Vader for some reason. Yeah, other than that, this season was just kind of underwhelming. Okay, next, we got the Chrome season. And this season was This season does not deserve the bad rap it gets. I feel like the only reason this season gets shit on so much is because Fracture was ass. That's pretty much the long and short of why this season gets shit on so much. Is because Fracture was ass. We get it. But yeah, other than that, the season was good. Like, we had the Eva Chrome Burst Rifle, which that gun could bear my children. The Eva Chrome Shotgun wasn't that good, but the Goo Gun was fun. We also got Chrome Splash, Dial-A-Drop, and the whole Chrome thing where you could literally blob. It was basically just sand tunneling. Just, you know, not broken. And granted, the map kind of looked like baby throw up. I'm not even gonna hold you. The map just looks like by the end of this season, the map just kind of looked like the Silver Surfer busted a load all over the map. Other than that, this season wasn't bad. Again, it only gets a bad rap because Fracture sucked dick. Okay, next we're getting into the most goated chapter other than Chapter 1, Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is on par with Chapter 1 for me. Chapter 4, Season 1, goated. The map was fire. Shattered Slabs, Anvil Square, The Citadel, Faulty Splits, Slappy Shores, Brutal Bastion, Lonely Labs. Like, all those POIs were absolute bangers. The loot pool was goated. The Scar came back. The Red Eye is not as bad as I thought it was after playing Reload with it. The Thunder Pump Shotgun, the Maven Auto Shotgun, the Twin Mag SMG, the Machine SMG, the Tactical Pistol, our first ever full auto pistol. Ladies and gentlemen, a full auto pistol. I think bows came back this season, and we also got my favorite movement item of all time, the Shockwave Hammer. The Shockwave Hammer can bear my fucking children. I love that goddamn item. Actually, no. Fuck this shit. This season is going in the top of goated. This season is going in the top of goated. Say what you want about all these other picks. This season is in the top of goated. Mega, again, another goated season. We got the introduction of the Mega City biome, which, who the hell landed Naughty Net? I don't know a single fucking soul that landed Kijitsu Crossing. I mean, to be fair, me and my friend landed there every now and again because he liked the Dragon Breath Sniper that was there. Other than that, no. Steamy Springs was but obviously the main attraction for the Mega Biome was Mega City. And Mega City was kind of underwhelming because you couldn't go in like half the buildings. But it was the loot pool that carried this season. We got the Havoc Suppressed AR, which, fire. The Havoc Pump Shotgun, fire. Kinetic Blade, fire. Lock-on Pistol, fire. The Attack on Titan collab, fire. We got Spider-Man Web Shooters back in like the last week of the season, fire. Like, this season is just back-to-back-to-back hit. The only thing that kind of sucked ass was the Battle Pass. Other than that, this season was nutty. Wilds, this season was This season does not deserve the bad rap it gets. Just like Chapter 3, Season 4, this season does not deserve the bad rap it gets. This season was fire. Like, to be fair, I don't know who the fuck decided to throw the drum shotgun into the game. Whoever you are at Epic who decided to throw in the drum shotgun in this season, to fuck you. But other than that, this season was goated. To be fair, the Battle Pass was ass, but, like, the only reason I liked the Battle Pass was because of Optimus Prime, and I, like, grew up on the Michael Bay Transformers movies. Which, I could go on a whole nother rant about that, which I'm not gonna. Because this is a Fortnite video, for fuck's sake. But yeah, we got the MK Alpha Flapjack Rifle, the Mammoth Pistol, which the Mammoth Pistol can bear my children, Explosive Repeater Rifle, the Sharp Tooth Shotgun. This season does not deserve the bad rap it gets. Though, I will admit, those who know, the Chapter 4 players know, the jungle biome was absolutely fucking AIDS to fight in. The jungle biome sucked dick to fight in. Not to mention, it was in, like, the right dead center of the map. And that alone is why this season isn't going any higher than is because the jungle biome and the battle pass were ass. Okay, next is Last Resort, and this is another banger season. Like, fight me, this season was a banger. The Battle Pass was goated. Kato Thorn, Piper Pace, Kabi LeMay, for some reason, Fish Thick. And all the new POIs were cool. Eclipse Estate, Sanguine Sweets, or as I called it, Sanguini Weenie. I think, Relentless Retreat, that was the other one. And the whole, like, heist mechanic, that shit was fire. We also got the Twin Mag AR, Infiltrator Pump Shotgun, and Scoped Burst SMG in this season. I ran the Scoped Burst SMG as my fucking AR for, like, half this season. And yeah, we also got the introduction of the Sticky Grenade Launcher, Business Turret, and the Shield Breaker EMP. And yeah, oh yeah, we also got the introduction of another goated ass movement item, the Rocket Ram. Yeah, this season was just like, say what you want about the rest of the chapters, but you have to admit, Chapter 4 was just a banger after banger. Okay, next we've got Season OG, and honestly, this season is just banger. Like, this season is basically just, like, watered down chapter. Like, this season is watered down chapter. This is, like, great value chapter 1. Like, all of the guns aren't truly, like, truly OG. Like, you see that OG pump in this image there? Yeah, the OG pump wasn't even in the game. It was still the chapter 2 pump. But to be fair, we got a damn well near perfect recreation of the Chapter 1 Season 5 map. We got Chapter 1 Season 6 with the floating island. We got watered down Season 7 and 8. We didn't even get the fucking jungle biome. To which Chapter 1 Season 9 didn't even happen. I don't even fucking know. And then Season X, all we got was the meteor. We didn't even get Dusty Depot back. To which, yeah, this was just kind of like watered down Chapter 1. Oh boy. Now we're getting into Chapter 5. Do I have some opinions? Okay. Chapter 1 Season 5, mid. Chapter 2, okay, hold on. Let's go one by one. I was just going to speedrun putting them in the lower tiers. Let's elaborate. Okay, so Chapter 5 Season 1, the map, to be fair, the map is ass and the battle pass is even worse. Peter Griffin carried this pass so hard. And for some reason, I think it was either this season or it might have been wrecked. I don't know. But it was I know it was Chapter 5 that started the trend of motherfuckers just sitting in cars all game. Like, literally. And Wrecked taught them that it was okay to do that. Yeah, anyways, I'm not a fan of the projectile guns. Weapon mods could have been done so much better than they were. Medallions were broken on launch. The movement was, again, ass on launch. To be fair, I did like the longer stamina, though. Yeah, and the map was even worse. Like, the map literally looks like the whole European theme the map had was cool. I don't know. But, like, the map literally looked like a Call of Duty map. Now, to be fair, this is Season 1. Maybe the chapter gets better from here. Right? Right? Okay, Chapter 5, Season 2. Underwhelming. The definition of missed potential. This season could have been so much better. Like, we could have gotten so many more Greek god mythics. But Epic, halfway through the season, decided to say, fuck Greek mythology, we have Avatar. And literally vaulted all of the Greek god mythics for fucking Avatar mythics. And waterbending literally, like, reigned supreme on this season. The waterbending was nutty to use, so I'm not complaining. And to be fair, I did have fun. I did kind of have fun in this season. Like, literally, when I would play with my friends, literally, we would land Mount Olympus, and I would just run around the fucking map, just grabbing every single medallion, and by the end of it, I was basically fucking Kratos. I would have slaughtered damn well near every god. I started off by killing Zeus, grabbed his medallion, went down to Brawler's Battleground, fucking slaughtered Ares, snatched his AR and his medallion, and then immediately, since I had Zeus's medallion, I started fucking booking it to the underworld. Killed the motherfuckers who killed Serby, because Serby was already dead by that point. And either Hades was grabbed or he was in Storm. Half the time I went in Storm to get Hades. Even though I didn't really fuck with the Harbinger SMG like that. Okay, and for these first 2 seasons of Chapter 5, I feel like I have to address the elephant in the room. That being the fact that the Frenzy Auto Shotgun and the Reaper Sniper were absolutely fucking broken. Like, the Reaper Sniper was damn well near... The Reaper Sniper was, like, literally, like, a delete button. And the Frenzy Auto Shotgun was, like, literally fucking... Like, if you downloaded the Metaverse version of Cookie Clicker. But thankfully, in the Greek God season, the Gatekeeper Shotgun was added. So, the Gatekeeper Shotgun was added to kind of combat the Frenzy Auto. But it didn't really help. Okay. Wrecked. Again, underwhelming. Like, this season had its flaws. Like, I'll admit, this season had its flaws, but it was fun. That's basically my argument for this season. This season was just fun. Like, the cars were fun for, like, the first day or 2, and then they got annoying. Thankfully, they were nerfed fairly quickly, though. But, Epic, I don't understand. You have counters for cars. EMPs should have been in the game day 1. Boogie Bombs were a good addition. I don't know why the fuck streamers were just like, these might be a little bit too overpowered. I don't know what the fuck they were on about. I feel like Boogie Bombs were fine. And again, you have a whole gun. You literally have an entire weapon about dealing with cars. The Anvil rocket launcher. And for some reason, this gun was not in this season. For some reason. Holy shit, I need a drink. Hold on. Okay, anyways. What was I saying? Oh yeah, wrecked. So this season was just overall fun. And unironically, this season probably had my favorite shotgun meta of the chapter. This being the limp dick ass hammer pump shotgun. I still don't know why that gun was in the game for the entire chapter. That gun fucking sucked. The Gatekeeper shotgun and the combat shotgun. And I feel like the Gatekeeper and the combat actually synergize really well. Because while the Gatekeeper is a very close quarter, strong hitting shotgun, the combat shotgun can still do hella damage from a range. And also, not to mention, Nitro and Nitro Fists are 2 of my favorite movement items in the history of ever. Especially that Infinite Nitro Medallion. That shit made me feel things. Okay, Chapter 5, Season 4, Absolute Doom. Straight up ass. I fucking hated this season. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Absolute Doom, I hated with every fiber of my being. Because you already know, you already know I didn't fuck with the first Marvel season, so obviously y'all probably could guess I wasn't gonna fuck with this one. But no, this one is so much worse. You know, I can admit when Chapter 2 does something right. This, Chapter 5, Season 4, Absolute Doom, is so much worse than Nexus War. Because while the guns they added were admittedly cool, like, you know, the Striker Burst came back, fucking the Sovereign Shotgun replaced the combat. Why? Because that just left us with the cookie clicker ass Gatekeeper Shotgun that requires 0 fucking skill to use. And the War Machine hover jets were broken as shit. Basically, if you didn't have them, you pretty much lost. Because especially in Zero Build, you know, you were gonna get pushed by some fuck ass little boy with the War Machine hover jets and a Captain America shield, just fucking sitting up in the air, just dinking you in the fucking head with the goddamn shield. And then if you actually cracked him, he was probably gonna jump down, pull out the cookie clicker ass Gatekeeper shotgun, and just shove it down your throat, and there was literally nothing you're gonna be able to do. Though granted, the thing they did with fucking like Doom and him spawning on like the Isle of Doom, that was cool. And they proceeded to do it like another season later, but we'll get to that. We also got Shuri's Black Panther Claws this season, to which I made a whole video about them and how they suck ass. There was also the Iron Man shit, to which the Iron Man shit was I guess. It was basically just a reskinned Wings of Icarus. But yeah, no, I hate this season with every fiber of my being, and I'm glad Chapter 5 is pretty much never coming back. Okay, Chapter 2 Remix. Mid. This season was mid. Because you already know, I didn't fuck with Chapter 2, and I still don't really fuck with Chapter 2. But I did kind of like the whole rapper music theme this season had. Like, the Dog Pound was cool. Eminem's Grotto. I liked Eminem's minigun. That shit was fun. And Ice Spice's Shark, that was a choice they made. And not to mention, fucking Fortnite. Fucking fuck-ass Fortnite did a better tribute to Juice WRLD than his own label did. That is fucking wild. And yeah, the live event at the end of the season was good. It was admittedly good. I admittedly liked it. I'm gonna move the season actually up to underwhelming. This season wasn't bad, but it just wasn't. It's just not to the level of these up here. Okay, now we're moving into the most recent chapter of Fortnite, Chapter 6. First up, we got Chapter 6, Season 1. And this season was just aight. Okay, the Typhoon Blade kind of ruined it. But other than that, this season was just aight. What was even the fucking... Oh yeah, the Fury. There was the Fury AR, the Hollow Twister. How can you ignore the Hollow Twister? The Sentinel Pump, the fucking Turkey Slapper Shotgun, aka the Twin Fire. The Oni Shotgun, which was basically a sniper version of the Double Barrel. We also got the Veiled Precision SMG, which people were using it as a fucking AR when the gun first came out. Yeah, we also got the Void Oni Mask, which was basically an Ender Pearl. We also got the Typhoon Blade, which the Typhoon Blade kind of ruined this season for me. Because literally every game in Zero Build, I would get run up on by some fuck-ass little boy using the katana. We also got the Kinetic Blade back this season, but nerfed because it had durability. Epic, why? We also got the Lock-On Pistol back this season. You could play as Godzilla. We got Baymax of all fucking people. And yeah, this season was good. Also, the Battle Pass was comp. I liked the Hope skin. Again, fucking Baymax. The Tier 100 was kind of ass, though. Okay, we got another goated season on our hand. Lawless. Lawless was so fun. I remember literally day one, me and the boys hopped on to play this. Literally. We got one of those armored trucks. I was in the driver's seat. Fucking my boy was in the passenger seat, and my other boy was in the actual back of the van as that retarded ass rat skin with the fucking baseball bat, and we were just jumping fools, bro. This season was just so fun. Not to mention the Mythic Mammoth, chef's kiss. Also, the fucking Fletcher Kane's medallion was basically just the infinite nitro medallion, just you didn't have infinite stamina, so you couldn't B-hop for literally light years. Also, this season marked the return of exotics after them not being present for all of Chapter 5 for some reason. But yeah, exotics came back this season. All of the exotics they added were cool. I especially liked the rocket jump rocket launcher. That shit was fun, and the rift gun was fun too. But yeah, there honestly wasn't a single update in this season that made me hate this season. And on top of that, we also got back all of the good weapons from Chapter 5 Season 4. Or Chapter 5 no, there were no good weapons in this Chapter 5 Season 4. We got all the good weapons back from Chapter 4 Season 4. Like the Twin Mag AR, Infiltrator Pump Shotgun came back with a huge buff, and it actually became pretty good. The Scope Burst SMG, we got the Rocket Ram back, again, nerfed, epic, why? We also got the Sticky Nade Launcher back, business turrets. So yeah, they basically just Control-C, Control-V'd all the good shit from this season and put it into this one. And also, the new vaults they added, they were cool. I liked them. Okay, now lastly, we have Chapter 6 Season 3, or Chapter 6 Mini Season 1, whatever the fuck they're calling it now. Galactic Battle. Now, this one's kind of hard to rank, considering this season is still actively going on. But, honestly, in my opinion, the season's just mid. In my opinion, this season is mid, as I've never really seen anything remotely related to Star Wars. The most Star Wars I've seen is The Mandalorian, and that's it. So, this is my problem with seasons solely based around a soul, just a soul property, like Marvel, for example. If you don't know anything about the franchise, then you're not gonna really enjoy the season. Which, even though I fucking love Marvel, even though Disney kind of ruined it after Endgame, I fucking love Marvel, or at least I used to. But I didn't vibe with the Marvel seasons, and I'm not currently vibing with the Star Wars season either. Granted, some of the blasters are kind of fun, and the some of the vehicles are fun. Granted, this spot is subject to change because this season isn't over yet, and there's still plenty of content to come. But as of now, this season is just mid. Alright, so yeah, this is my Fortnite tier list. Up and goated, we've got Chapter 4 Season 1, Chapter 1 Season 3, Chapter 1 Season 1, 3, 4, and X. We got Chapter 2 Season 2, 7, and then Chapter 3 Season 1, Chapter 4 Season 2, and Chapter 6 Season 2. Then, in Banger, we got Chapter 1 Season 2, we got Chapter 1 Season 2, 7, and 8. We got Chapter 2 Season 3, Chapter 4 Season 4, and Chapter 4 Season OG. In IT, we've got Chapter 1 Season 6 and 9. We got Chapter 2 Season 8, Chapter 3 Season 4, Chapter 4 Season 3, and Chapter 6 Season 1. In Underwhelming, we've got Chapter 3 Season 2 and Season 3, Chapter 5 Season 2, Chapter 5 Season 3, and Chapter 5 Season 5, aka Chapter 2 Remix. In Mid, we've got Chapter 1 Season 1, Chapter 2 Season 5 and 4, Chapter 5 Season 1, and Galactic Battle. And then in Straight Up Ass, we've got Chapter 2 Season 1, Chapter 2 Season 6, and fucking Chapter 5 Season 4. I didn't even use the I didn't play fucking tab. But yeah, anyways boys, that's gonna do it. This is an absurdly long video, so if you're watching up until this point, make sure you like, subscribe, and share to make this the best Fortnite content on the platform, because it's so good. And I'll see you guys next time. I gotta get to editing. Bye everyone.